Warning, the following audio may contain coarse language and other materials that may not be suitable for younger audiences. Listeners' discretion is advised. Also, we may spoil anything and everything, so you've been warned.
Fuck the eye of Agamotto. Welcome to Oakland, trick. Gah, gah. You don't know shit about Oakland, you trick. Trick.
That sounds like it'd be a very interesting Doctor Strange.
It'd be a very violent Doctor Strange.
Man, Ratchet.
Ratchet as fuck, Doctor Strange. The worst.
Alright, guys. Welcome back to Pirate Talk. Episode 8.
Woo!
This guy, I'm here with Gio.
What's good?
Malcolm.
Bryan.
Lewis.
And we're talking about how Gio's dad should be a magician.
Yeah.
The Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, you go around punching people.
Yeah.
No magic, just punching people.
Just punch people.
I could do magic, but...
He's all like, orale, vato.
Jesus Christ. I would pay to see that.
Oh my god, I don't have to pay for see. I can just look outside and watch my dad do things.
just seeing him outside.
I
Let's go.
don't think your dad would do that unless you paid. So what he did, like the crab stands?
Yeah, he'd get down like a crab and just punch like a crab. You know, fat crabs can't punch, but they try.
He'd have to do the Doctor Strange like hand thing.
Yeah, he'd have to do that weird
The
like
Spider-Man
the devil
thing,
horn.
or not Spider-Man
Yeah,
thing?
it's this weird thing. Like it's like whoa.
As if the fingers are just more powerful.
Yeah.
Threes instead of like a palm.
The three things instead of the palm, just like whoa.
So he's gonna do like the Eye of Agavato.
Yes,
I have Agavato.
I have Agavato. And the sword of Tapatio. I don't know.
Tapatio.
I don't know what fucking spells he says. I just know that we can be really
Tapatio.
racist real fast.
Christ.
That is beautiful, actually.
So,
That's hilarious.
before we get any more racist,
Nah, son, it's already here.
let's take a quick break and go into the Scurvy update.
Alrighty, dude. Off we go. Alright, what's up, everybody? This is the Scurvy Update. I'm here with Bryan and Lou. Also, this is Gio speaking.
Yo.
My bad. And we are here to talk about fucking Star Wars and the motherfucking Suicide Squad.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
last episode we talked about how like they were going to release the Star Wars trailer in theaters, but they broke their own rule and they released it early.
Of course.
Yeah, because you know they're because I think Jurassic Park did it, and then now they're like,
Okay.
no, fuck it, we got to do it too.
Yeah.
We gotta do too, man. Fuck it, we can't be able to
And it was short,
It was very short.
88 seconds long, like I said, and it was awesome.
It was?
I thought it was
I
amazing.
thought it was amazing, too.
What you got to say? What you got to
What
say?
do I gotta say? First off, Star Wars blows hard ass.
Okay, then.
Secondly,
you got to keep that in mind.
Okay.
Gio is not a fan.
Not a fan of Star
You have
Wars.
to keep- you
It's
have to
either
keep
you're
in mind-
about it or you're not. There's no middle.
Just like understand that I do not like Star Wars. I
Okay.
find the whole thing, all 6 movies, to be as boring as taking a shit, but without the satisfaction of taking a shit.
I understand.
Okay.
That being said,
That being said, there were parts about the trailer that I really liked. I liked that droid that was on the soccer ball.
Ball droid.
Like every time he shows up in the movie, that's all I'm going to pay attention to. If there's story elements happening and that droid's there
he is.
that's going to be the only thing on my mind. So it's going to be
You'll
like
pay money for that. You'll pay money for that.
But I look back at the the lightsaber bitches that people are complaining about.
Yeah.
How like that little thing's weird. No, that thing is not weird. What's weird is how thin that fucking lightsaber is entirely. Like, have you looked at it?
Yeah.
That motherfucker is thin like a stream of piss.
Okay, so but there's like this rumor going around that the reason the lightsaber is like that is because it's actually like you said it's cheaply made.
Yeah.
It's not it's a guy trying to be a Sith making the lightsaber. It's not a legit one.
Oh, so some motherfucker's running around with his fake ass lightsaber.
A homemade lightsaber, basically.
Oh, he made it in his garage.
Basically, and that's why it's kind of
shit.
crude. Like if you notice in the trailer, the beam is kind of like staticky, kind of like fiery.
Yeah.
It's because it's badly made.
And they're making a theory. They're saying that basically the Force and all the Jedi and the Sith have been dormant for years.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they're trying to bring it back, and you have these people who want to be Sith. And
Yeah,
They're
so
going to look for
So they're
Luke's
doing
lightsaber.
the war thing again.
no, basically, the Force is choosing people to basically become Jedi or Sith.
So we get the Star Trooper that attacked the block,
Yeah,
and then we
John
get
Boyega.
the guy who was in his bathroom making a lightsaber, and then we get the light, which is the Millennium
Falcon.
Eagle. Yes, Falcon.
Hey man, that shot was amazing.
That was amazing. It looked fresh, right?
See, every time the
Dang.
spaceship showed up, that part was just like crisp as fuck, nice as shit. Everything looked new.
You got to realize that thing's never moved like that on screen. It's always been
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
shoddy.
It's been crash.
Wasn't it just like a toy on string?
Yeah, they're all yeah.
But it's never. It was doing maneuvers in the air.
It actually
like-
did like a backflip,
And it turned.
and then it like skid on the sand, and I was like, "Dang!"
See, those shots with the spaceships were really cool, like the R-wings,
the
X-wings.
The X-wing.
No, the X-wings.
Wait,
yeah.
R-wings from a different thing entirely.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay, so-
X-wings. When they were on the water, that shit was clean as fuck. I was like, that was really
It
cool.
was a really good shot. Like just them flying through.
And
the
every time
water.
the only time they showed John Boyega,
Yeah.
like I was at first I'm like, that's the kid from Attack the Block.
Yeah.
What? And then I actually watched it again. I'm like, oh, it looks just like him.
Yeah.
Shit. Because contrary to popular belief, all black people don't look alike.
Yep.
Okay, yes. Okay, anyways. Okay, watching the trailer the first time,
Uh-huh.
I actually was watching a fan-made trailer.
A lot of people got fooled.
Okay, thank you. I
lot of
was
people got
online,
fooled.
and I'm watching this thing, and I was like, this is probably the worst Star Wars movie that's ever going to be created. I was like cussing at J.J. Abrams. I told my whole family. I was like, do not watch Star Wars Episode 7. I mean, it was like the stupidest thing. A black stormtrooper, like the suit, not the person.
No,
there's like a suit.
The suit was black.
Yeah, and he had like a red lightsaber. I was like, what the hell is that? You know, it wasn't cool at all.
But then you saw the new one.
And then I saw the actual one. It wasn't too far off
Yeah.
in reality, but like it was much better.
Like you saw the Millennium Falcon and
Like
the,
you
and
see,
the R-wings
yeah, and then like the graphics.
X-wings.
I remember the fan-made trailer. I was like, "What is this? Like these graphics suck." It's like Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, no, a lot of people got
like
fooled.
J.J.
by it,
Abrams,
yeah.
did he just not care?
Yeah.
I thought it was a
Sharknado,
joke.
fuck.
No, but it was great. And then I saw it, and I thought it was amazing. Actually,
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I've seen that thing like 100 times.
I know. I don't know how many
I
times.
keep playing it.
All I want is for John Boyega to have a main role in the story.
He's the main guy.
Good, because
For sure the main guy.
all I want is a black anything. I don't give a fuck. I just want a
Lando's
black someone.
It's Lando's son.
Him and okay, aside from Lando, what's his last name? Calrissian.
Yes.
The motherfucker sounds like a goddamn drink. All right.
Probably is, actually.
So I want the black dude to have a main role, which apparently he's gonna have, and his like best friend to be the soccer ball droid. That's it. That's all I need. That's
all right.
that's all I want.
Would you like it if Will Smith was in Star Wars?
No,
Depends.
All right, fine. If not in Star
you
Wars,
don't want Will Smith.
okay. If not in Star Wars, would you like it in the Suicide Squad?
See, this is just where it got weird.
See,
Okay,
man.
you
So-
see the freaking cast.
So,
Will Smith is officially Deadshot.
so actually, yesterday they announced the cast of the Suicide Squad,
see that
and it's a pretty interesting cast.
I
I'm
don't
not
mind.
gonna lie.
I don't mind the Joker though.
So we got Jared Leto as the Joker.
That's pretty
Okay,
cool.
I know who he is.
We got Will Smith as Deadshot.
I
That's
love
awful.
him. I
We
know
got
who the fuck he is.
Tom Hardy, the Bane, as some guy named Rick Flag.
I have
Wait,
no idea
you
who that is.
The guy who played Bane?
Yeah, he's back as a villain as Rick Flag.
Who?
I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He sounds like a wrestler.
I didn't even know he was part
probably
of
is
the
a wrestler. He's
squad.
like, this is Rick Flag, everybody.
Yeah, we got Margot Robbie. I think
I
that's
didn't even know who she was.
She's from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wall Street. Oh,
Yeah,
the
she's
one
playing
that
Harley
bitch getting
Quinn.
Fucked?
Harley
I
Quinn.
think she's the girl. She's the main love
the main
interest
bitch?
of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, main bitch.
Yeah, we got Jared Leto as the Joker again. We got Jai Courtney as Boomerang. He's
Who?
He's
Captain
a
Boomerang.
This is a man?
yeah. He's
Jai Courtney.
He was in Live Free, the last Die Hard movie as his son.
Yep.
Live strong and die well?
Yes,
That's a great title, man.
Too bad it ain't the actual one.
Strong and die well.
he's Captain Boomerang, and the person that I didn't
Captain Boomerang.
I didn't expect this person to be in the squad. We got Cara Delevingne. I don't know who that is.
I either.
As
What?
the Enchantress.
I didn't even know the Enchantress.
Kara who to what now?
I don't know who she is. She's apparently going to be in the upcoming Pan movie.
Wait, you said Kara Delvachine?
Something like that, yeah.
It sounds like a goddamn chocolate.
Well, she's the Enchantress, whoever the fuck that is.
What?
Yeah.
Did she go around seducing dudes? Is there going to be a lot of fucking in that movie?
Probably.
Maybe.
Because I'm assuming Harley and the Enchantress are fucking.
There was a lot of fucking in the animated
That's
movie.
what I
It
heard.
was. It was
Yeah.
graphic.
All they did was bang all the time.
Well, what do you guys think of the cast? It's
See, if I knew more than two people, I'd probably tell you that I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
But seeing as how you got Will Smith playing like Deadshot,
This is
and
weird.
Gerard Way, Butler. The fuck's his name?
Jai Courtney?
No, fuck Jai Courtney.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, that guy playing who?
Rick Flag.
He's playing the WWE wrestler Rick Flag,
Yeah.
and the guy from 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, he's the Joker.
He's a
What the
Joker.
fuck's his name?
Jared
Jared Leto.
He's
See,
cool.
I thought it was Gerard Way, but that's My Chemical Romance. I just remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's the Joker.
Yeah,
We got a new Joker,
See,
guys.
He's won.
that I can see that working.
He's
That's
won
it.
Oscars, right?
Yeah.
He's a
I mean,
good
he's a
actor,
good
right?
actor. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
And he's kind of weird. I've seen a documentary with him, and
Is he
he's
just a weird guy?
just naturally a weird guy, which gave me more hope for the Joker. Because the Joker needs to be weird.
You're a strange motherfucker.
Yeah, he's one of those guys
I'm
that
fine
just
with
like stares and doesn't respond to
I don't know.
questions right away.
Shit.
I was never really excited
Yes,
for
he's
this movie.
comprehending.
I was never really excited for the Suicide Squad because it was like, really? I think they're just trying to not copy, but they're trying to do that whole Guardians of the Galaxy thing where like, we got the team on one side.
Well, yeah, I think they're just trying to catch up with whatever Marvel was
Yeah,
doing.
pretty much.
Because Disney. My
Disney.
technically Disney got that money, but DC is just trying to get something out of this whole.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
potluck
Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Will
look at
Smith.
Suicide Squad.
Will Smith.
Dude, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do. I don't know, man.
Okay,
I'm
what
not
do you think? All right, what do you think about Will Smith being Deadshot? I want to get your opinion.
I
on this.
hope
I'm
he's-
I'm like, why?
Just why Will, right?
Why
that's
Will?
what I was thinking.
I'm more like Will. Why? Will, why would you do this? Why would
He
you
doesn't
play?
use
He wasn't in a lot of movies, and now it just
Yeah. I think it seems desperate.
it does.
I honestly think it sounds desperate.
He might be the best Deadshot ever played.
Maybe he's a good actor, but I'm not excited for it.
I know, like it's better than putting his son as Deadshot.
Oh
That's
my
very
gosh.
true. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It comes out on August in 2016, so we got a lot
Quite a
of
bit to
time.
go.
So we got a lot of build up to.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering
show up.
also if they're going to use Joker to be the actual Joker.
Yeah, they are.
They are. They
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that
for sure.
Damn.
And on coming out on things that are relevant to our interest, Persona Q came out this week.
Oh yeah, that's been
I
fun.
still need to touch that.
Well, you need to touch a lot of things,
Yeah.
like the games you buy and you don't play after like 3 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crazy.
Speaking of games, though, let's get back to the main segment.
All right, then off we go.
I love those news, guys.
The news just tastes like deliciousness.
It tastes
Probably
like
depends on what it
Tastes like
tastes
scurvy.
an information.
It tastes like a lack of fucking vitamin C.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like.
It tastes like death and rigor mortis.
Oh,
Awesome,
Jesus.
along with a lot of space.
Speaking
That's
of
the news.
speaking of space and news, actually, that's a horrible segue. But actually,
Not segueing it in.
with the end of the year around the corner, like literally, we're recording this on like what, the 5th, the 4th,
Yeah, it's a fourth.
They're,
4th of December.
Yes.
It's the
Yeah.
4th
Yes.
It's almost the year's almost over, guys.
December.
And we play a lot of video games.
Hell yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact, and I'm pretty sure each of us have played a large amount of video games this year.
Hell yeah.
And
I try.
we'll get to that.
Okay.
But for this episode of Pirate Talk, we figured that it's time to wrap up and it's time to look back on the year of video games. In fact, we're going to each bring out our top video games that we have played of the year. It's not limited to the newer games because of money. But
Because money and poorness and
But
sadness.
it's
Fuck.
limited to the games that we experience and we have like fully either like just played a bit or have beaten, and we genuinely enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
So-
goodness.
So, with that said, everyone has somewhat of a list. It varies
Yeah.
from people to people, but let's go to the top 5 video games. Top 4, 5.
4 or 5 if
4
we
or
have enough
5
money.
if we have enough money.
If we have enough money, 5. If
This is the top 5 video games that we could afford to play. And we'll start
Top
with
5 affordable games. Like,
the number 5. Who wants to go first?
Fuck. I'll go first.
All right, Gia, what's your 5th video game of the year?
That would probably Pokemon X and Y came out this year, right?
Came out at the end of last year, actually.
Motherfucker. Okay.
But
then I
if
get some
that's
shit.
what you played a lot of,
Yeah, that played the shit out of that game.
so Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah, that one's down there for reasons, but I won't go into it too much.
No, you should do Pokemon X and Y is the start of the 3D
Yeah.
generation of Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all played a bit of it.
yeah.
Except for someone.
Oh, yes. I mean, I've
But
looked at it.
no one's gonna blame me for it.
But I can see why it's at the bottom for other reasons. But we'll get to that. Malcolm, you want to go?
Well, it's also not a game that came out this year. It came out the end of last year. It was Batman Arkham Origins for me. It's at the bottom because, like, as far as gameplay, like compared to like City and what was the other one? Institute Asylum.
Batman Institute.
Yeah, like compared to that, as far as gameplay went, it was a bit glitchy. The load times were kind of long. It was just kind of like awkward.
Yeah.
But like as far as the story went, like especially like the Joker, like how the Joker saw Batman, you got a little insight in like how he thought, I guess, like like when he was talking to Harley. That was like beautiful. So I'd put that as number 5.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying that it should have been called Joker Origins.
It honestly should have been.
Yeah.
And
pretty much.
You could actually still download it. I don't know. You haven't played it
I
yet.
haven't played it yet, but these guys literally last night were playing it. Multiplayer, right?
Yeah. They
Multiplayer
actually
is fun.
added the multiplayer, which is load times on that take really long too. But it's fun if you're playing with friends. Only if you're playing with friends. Otherwise, it's just too much of a hassle. You have to wait for like 25 minutes for people to join. It's nah.
Lou, you've actually played that game too, right?
I have played it. It's pretty fun. Maybe if you're on drugs, it could be a little more fun. But
I don't know what that means.
well, no, it's great.
Just so
With a
you know,
group. With a group. Don't do it alone because
Yeah.
that would suck. God.
just slap your
Slap your
veins a
wrist.
few times.
Yeah.
Pump
Like
some heroin in you. It'd be
if
great.
you're playing as Bane and you break the bat's back, if the bat is your friend, that shit is funny as
That's
hell.
fun.
Otherwise, it's just like, oh, well, that happened, I guess.
Jeez.
Yes.
All right then. I look forward to trying it just because I played the first 5 minutes of it and I was just like,
Done.
Yeah,
it's
no, it's
kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's
of
really,
course.
It's really, literally just the story,
All right.
and that's the story as it goes on.
All right, Guy. What's your 5th game of the year?
My 5th? Jeez.
Or like you're the bottom one, the
Okay,
one that
that's what I did.
Yeah.
I was like,
Your
bottom,
bottom
right?
bitch.
Okay.
You liked it, but there's way better bitches
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
bottom bitch.
Oh, man. I don't know, man.
Please say JoJo's just for the sake of putting JoJo's at the bottom of the list.
What's up?
I don't know. There's been a lot of games I played. Let's see. Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. You really actually okay? So you're putting it right off the bat at the bottom.
It's not that it's bad. It's more like every time I think of Smash Bros, I get hyped for it when I'm like, since I don't really play it that much anymore.
Yeah.
And then when I play Smash Bros, and I go, wait, that's how Smash Bros is.
Yeah.
It's like nothing's really
and
different.
and the formula is always the
It's the
same.
same, yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It definitely it's riding off the back of Brawl, and I hear that they used a lot of the Brawl. They used the Brawl engine, I think, on top of that. I don't know.
Which
specifically.
it's nice. It's like you don't really have to get too used to it, but at the same time, it's kind of.
The
Remember
same.
when I first played Brawl, I was used to melee, and that threw me. I sucked so hard.
Yeah,
at it
but
at
because
first,
you've
but-
had you had some experience with Brawl, now it's a little
yeah,
easier.
you know, it's yeah.
So, is there any other reason, or is it just?
well, I think Smash Bros itself just kind of rubbed off on me, and I'm just kind of like past that part of my life.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I actually also put Smash on my list, but that's not till later. I guess for me, my 5th on my list, because I actually have 5. I put The Walking Dead season 2.
All right.
It's actually not a lot has changed just mechanically. There's a few like new things that quick time events that are pretty cool, but otherwise it's more the same. Just it's a really good story. Clementine develops even further as a character, but it's definitely I'm missing Lee. Lee is like the best part of the first
So
game.
without Lee, it's
So-
just not
Dude,
as
I'm
good.
just waiting for like some kind of callback to something that you did to have an effect on The Walking Dead season 2. Just
Yeah, that'd be
minor.
nice.
What's up?
So the first part was Lee, the black dude that like loses an arm and gets his face blown off.
Well, you could.
You could lose your
It'd be smart to lose your arm.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers! Oh, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. if
No,
you didn't
man,
play
there's
the
a spoiler
game
tag at the beginning.
like fucking 10 years ago. Shit. And then the new one came out as like what? Walking Dead season 2, the Lolicon chapters.
No, you're playing as Clementine.
Yeah, the Lolicon chapter.
No, you are Clementine, and this time you're
So
actually.
Clementine like doesn't really hold up.
No, it's not that. It's just there's that whole father-daughter element to the first game that made it really special. It made it honestly like really emotional, special.
And now you just got a little shit kid running around trying to.
No, the cool part about the second game is that you get to you get to mold Clementine into being a badass,
Or
if you
a piece
really
of
want,
shit.
or
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
Aside from like the first one is like, okay, you get to make all these choices. Nothing matters because everything is going to happen the way it's going to happen, no matter what.
Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah, it's kind of the same like that, but the way you get the way she interacts with people is more depends on you. It more depends on you, honestly, as opposed to the last game.
Yeah.
You get if you're like silent, Lee will just be silent and they won't really say much. But if you're a jerk to the people, they will definitely act a certain way, as opposed to if you're nice to them.
He's like, okay, well, be an asshole in this way. Be silent, but be an asshole about it.
Yeah,
Or be a nice asshole.
basically. While Clementine, you could genuinely like. There's two camps in the game. Like you could either be on this side of the story with certain characters, or be closer to this other character. And the way it wraps up is very it's very emotional. It makes me want to play it more, like a third season, I guess. But I'm putting it at the bottom just because it's just more of the same. Honestly, more of the same.
Same shit, different spell.
Kind of, yeah. Honestly. Lou, do you want to list off your your first game?
Yeah. So this game, I mean, it's pretty bad, but fun.
Okay.
Like it's fun bad.
All right.
Okay, it's Prototype 2. It came out in
Prototype-
2012, and I recently bought it for $20.
Oh, okay.
This year.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and I was like,
okay.
it's fun
Yeah, it is.
for like I don't know. I mean, the story's cool. I mean, the story's not great, but like your powers are cool, and it's one of those things you could just kill random people, like kind of Grand Theft Auto.
it's a
Oh,
sandbox
so it's
game.
one of
Yeah.
those like, okay, you know what, I'm bored. I'm going to pick
I'm
it up,
bored.
immediately play
Yeah,
for 5
like-
minutes, and then turn it off.
No,
Exactly.
It's like Infamous. You know, like
Yeah.
Infamous.
You know how,
you
like,
have a bad day, you kill people, then you go home.
yeah, you
No,
know,
for me,
you know how like in Infamous, like you would get your powers and you just feel really cool,
Yeah.
and then after a while, there's nobody else to fight. So
Yeah.
it's kind of
You just ran around zapping people.
No, that's exactly how this game is.
For me, it's like Infamous Blood Festival, because like you could do all of that, but then you could turn into bats and just fly, and I just love the shit out of that.
Just random crap for your money.
Random crap for money.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's probably
those kinds of games are always fun.
Yeah, they're fun for
They
like,
don't-
that hour.
They don't last. Like they're fun until basically you beat the game.
Yeah, then you're done.
And then you really have nothing to do
I don't
except kill civilians.
I don't even get that far. Like I still haven't beaten Infamous just because I get so tired of like.
Bored of it.
Yeah, I get bored of it after a while.
I'm gonna tell you right now, beating Infamous, either way you do it, you get basically the same shit. You just get your really cool Thunderbolt, and then you beat the last boss, and all you can do is go around eradicating all the evil until you're the only superpowered being there,
Okay.
and then you have nothing to do.
Yeah,
It's kind of the same crap over and over, though. See, this guy was giving me trouble. Oh man, just go over there and get that power plasmid thing, and then come back.
Plasmids? Alright then.
All right, let's go on to the next one on our list. Do you want to go on your next one?
Oh, sure. Man, you guys went into fucking so much detail on your number 5s, and I just said Pokemon.
That's fine, man.
because Pokemon.
Well, yeah, there's like
There's so many.
You don't have to
There's
explain.
like,
I could explain why it's on my 5, but
Well, then explain the next one then.
yeah, I guess I'll explain the next one. Although I haven't beaten it yet, but
That's fine.
it's been probably that's probably why it's so low because I
Is
haven't
it
beaten it
freaking
yet.
Batman? You son
No,
of a
man,
gun,
I
'cause
don't.
you
I
still
don't
have my.
Oh, right.
Beat the game. Just beat the game, man. Okay.
Let's see. My number 4 would probably be BioShock Infinite. Actually,
Oh, okay.
like I really
that's a
started
good
playing it with Terrin at his house, and the story has been pretty interesting. Elizabeth's a bitch.
It's an amazing story for him because he's Booker.
According to Terrin and Malcolm, I just was like, "You're Booker, do what you want," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, I can
Like,
see that.
like I was playing, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." You're just some dude that got taken in some crazy space elevator to fucking Rapture.
How far are you right now?
What was the last thing I did? Oh, we went through like 3 different tears,
Uh-huh.
and now like Booker is a martyr for the cause of the slaves.
Okay.
Dude, when I realized that there was so much racism in the game, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
fuck. Like, it's like, here's this baseball. What the
like
fuck do I do with this baseball?
Dude,
Chuck it at the... I was like, what the fuck? Why would I do that?
What'd you do?
You didn't have to do
No,
that.
I was about to chuck it at the dude.
Me too.
Yeah.
But there's like, no, and then, dude, okay, before I get into tangents, okay, like, the game's fun, the graphics are really good, The characters are interesting. I wish I got to know more about Booker. But that's probably not gonna be till like the end of the game.
You get to know.
No, you get to
more.
more as it goes on.
You know, list.
Because like I see like Booker to me is like a pretty alright dude, but he's also made some really bad decisions.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what puts you here in Sky Rapture, I guess. But like according to fucking
Columbia?
Sky
Oh yeah, fuck, see, that's why I call it Sky Rapture. I don't remember the fucking name. I didn't know we were in Columbia.
Yeah, I was like, what?
No, Sky Rapture.
I know. I was like thinking, what is Sky Rapture?
You're not wrong. So
Okay, Sky Rapture.
It sounds cooler, actually.
Fuck Columbia. Anyways, but yeah, like the gameplay was really good. Like I like what the what the fuck were the names of the not plasmids? All right, I'm gonna call them plasmids. Fuck
aren't
it.
they?
They're- No,
They're-
they're not
Oh,
plasmids.
fuck!
but
No,
they're-
what are they called? Oh, Jesus!
I'm gonna call them plasmids until y'all come up with the name again.
Oh my God, they had a cool name too and everything.
Oh well.
I just know use salts instead of E's.
Yeah. Anyways,
Salts and yeah, but like you get
someone
these,
comment below what it's
like
called.
you get these cool plasmids. Like the murder crows, that one's pretty cool. I mean, my favorite one's the bucking bronco.
That's a good one.
Every time you use it and you hear the horse whinny, I nut everywhere. It's
That's
just
the
like,
crows.
oh
I
god.
like the crows are. I think is a really useful.
The crows are useful. The horse is a like a mean one. It's because you just pick up the dudes like. You like even the big bads like the crow guy and the fire dude. You straight up just like levitate them, then you just shoot the shit out of them until they're just dead. Or you could be like innovative and just like bucking bronco and electrocute them. But nah. But like aside from that, I guess like the dude, the preacher man.
Comstock.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Fuck him. fuck his annoying ass.
Well,
This stupid dude.
I'm looking forward. I'm going to talk to you about this later on in another episode when you're finally done with the game.
Okay.
So because I'm curious because there's a lot of good stuff that's you haven't gotten to yet in that
Probably.
game.
Like, but I think I see. As I'm playing, I realize what they're talking about is like you're playing as Booker who showed up to a very religious place.
Yeah.
That's
I
ripe
love-
with slavery.
I love that beginning.
Right
though.
with slavery.
It's thick with it. It's like
Yeah.
up in your nuts about how
When you
racist it is.
first get there, I love that entire like when you walk.
Oh,
into
yeah,
that
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, you're walking down a very nice place. How come they're only white people? Fuck it. Maybe the black people live in the other part of town. They do.
Yeah.
They live in the underground sky part of town. But anyways, that's my top,
Sky.
my fourth one. Bioshock
Dude,
Infinite.
when I played through it, it took me forever just to get through that beginning part because I'm still like, this is Bioshock. It's gonna scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not scary.
Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, there's some parts,
Yeah, some
but
of them, but do you want to go next, Malcolm?
honestly, my number 4 was going to be the DLC for Bioshock Infinite, the
Oh.
Burial at Sea.
All right.
The second one was really good, but the thing is, I didn't really play the first Bioshock, so it didn't really hit me that. So it was the first one, the first Burial at Sea, just the way it ended. I don't want to ruin it for Gio because he's still playing it.
Yeah.
But it was really good. The story was really well toned, and it actually went back to the original Bioshock the way it played. Still wasn't as scary, but I was thankful for that.
Good, yeah.
dude.
I don't like scary
Dude,
games anyway.
the first time I played the first Bioshock, like I was watching my cousin. No, and not even that. He's like, "Here, play," and I'm like, "Okay." And then like we're going down the elevator. I'm like, "Huh? What are we? Oh, we're underwater. Oh, that's cool." And then we stop, and then looks like some dude's eating this person. I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Then he runs up the elevator, and then as soon as he hit that window, I shit myself. I'm like, "Fuck you, fuck this game. I'm done with this."
Amazing. All right. Actually, I'm gonna swing it to Lou because Lou doesn't have a lot of time, so he's probably gonna have to head out soon.
Oh,
But Lou, do you have? I know your list is actually
Yes,
pretty short,
yes,
so you
I
want to
have
just wrap
another
up your list, your whole thing?
Yeah, sure. I guess fourth would have been Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
The
Okay.
new one.
Yeah.
It was
Not
good.
not the one on PS1.
Yes, that's actually.
No, not the one for PS1. No, I mean this one was good. I mean I'm not like a huge fan of Tomb Raider, but like I got it. Terrin actually got it for me, and it was pretty fun. I don't know, like I like the fact that you can use the bow. Honestly,
Yeah.
I just use the bow. I would just.
No, it's
Same,
really
same,
fun.
same
It's really fun.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Is that like the best weapon in that game? Because you can just pick up arrows,
much,
right?
yeah.
After you shoot them, you just pick them back
There's
up.
arrows randomly lying there. It's one of those unrealistic things where it's just.
Oh, cool.
Oh, arrows.
Oh, look, a stick.
I think I might rearrange my list now because I forgot about Tomb Raider.
All right.
Yeah, it's good, though.
That's your number 4.
Oh, that's 4, and
all right.
then oh gosh, 3.
Was it
There's a third one. I swear.
There's a third one.
Is it all 3 Sly Cooper games?
Oh, okay, with Sly Cooper, yeah, I did those.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fun. I got through 2. And then,
okay.
yeah, I didn't get to the third one. But yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah.
But then you always remember the really, like, annoying parts of Sly.
Yeah.
And then you just, like, hate it.
Yeah.
But then when you get through it, you know, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's one of those games.
Mhm.
You forget the struggle.
Yeah.
And then you see it again. And you're like, I hate my life.
That sounded like a lot of people when they
The
play
struggle
Kingdom
is
Hearts.
real.
So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. You're like, oh yeah, this game's great. And then you're like, oh yeah, I hated this shit.
annoying.
I hate. I can't beat Riku in the stupid race. It takes you forever. I hate doing it, and I hate that that's a thing.
I could beat him in the race, not in the first fight. I always go off the island.
I hate that crap.
Because you run way too much.
Okay, but another one.
He'd kick me off.
Well, you got like, I think, what, 2 more?
2 more.
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Yeah, that game's great.
Really good. I beat it like 5 times.
Shit's
I
great.
just love the story.
So
It's like a movie, really. You're just watching a movie.
Is it true that at some point while you're playing, you're just always crouching? You're never actually standing up.
That's true. Like
Yeah.
most of the game, you're
So like you're
and
basically
listening.
walking like you got a bad back. You're never off of Last of Us detective mode.
But
Yeah,
at
pretty
some
much.
point, you stop running. You stop walking.
You stop walking. You just crawl.
Yeah.
Stealth,
Bricks
yeah.
are your best friend.
You just chuck them.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
fun.
Every time I see a brick on Last of Us, I'm like, no, gotta get that. I have to get it.
Yeah, bricks are really fun to kill.
That fucking brick
clickers
shit.
with.
Let me pocket that.
Just break it on their heads.
Yeah.
It's like.
And so you got one more.
And one more is Dead Space 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Recently just beat it.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty cool.
The one with all the snow.
Yes, all the snow. I mean, it would have been cooler with like someone with you because you could have a 2-player. online. It's kind of meant for that.
Yeah, it's
but
cool.
It's
Oh,
pretty
shit.
cool though. Like
Why don't we play
it was fun.
Oh, okay.
Except for the
Because
customization.
it's scary as shit.
I hate when they give you too much room to customize.
Oh,
Because
really?
then it takes too long to do things.
Okay, so like.
So I sat there for like 2 hours trying to make a gun,
Oh.
and then you're done, and it still sucks. So you're like, I still don't know how to do this.
did it.
Yeah, and it's like a little pea shooter.
So
And you
like.
spent all your money.
So you spend a shit ton of money making this big ass gun, and
Yeah.
it shoots 9mm bullets.
Or it takes like 30 seconds to load.
Oh fuck! It's like all right.
No, wait, hurry up!
Right after rip the gun in half, put the clip back
Yeah,
inside,
put the clip back in.
and wick it again.
I did it!
Then you're dead by that point. You realize-
Awesome. All right,
Yeah,
man.
and that was my
That's
list.
It's a solid list. All right,
Not
man.
super
Rock
new.
solid.
But
Well, I think you gotta get going, right?
I do. So I will say goodbye,
Okay.
farewell,
All right.
all your friends,
All be friends.
and online friends.
All right, we'll take a quick break and let Lewis get going.
Thanks, guys.
All right, later.
Thanks,
Bye.
later.
All right, welcome back to Pirate Talk. All right, so I think Guy was on his number 4.
All right.
Alright, my number 4 is The Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Oh, okay. So Skyrim, huh?
Yeah.
You mean game you're never ever gonna beat because it's too much shit?
Yeah. I put it low, and it's not actually low. The thing is that, like, I can leave it, but then if I ever touch it again, there goes the rest of my month.
I remember there was a good chunk of time. This was probably it was maybe like a year ago. We stopped seeing you for a little bit, just a little bit, because you were stuck in
Right.
Skyrim. You were stuck in Skyrim.
You were going around
Right.
Foos Road dying everybody.
I think he was stuck in those loading screens that you have to sit 5 minutes through every time you want to go to the next room.
Yeah.
But then you get to spin around the little statue thing that they show you.
Yeah. That's fun for the first 2 minutes, but then
Yeah.
Alright, so. What?
So you actually played some Skyrim this year?
Yeah, I touched it, and then there went February or something.
a month disappeared.
he doesn't even remember which month it was.
Yeah.
He turned off the game, and all of a sudden,
It was the month of Skyrim.
it's spring all of a sudden.
Got anything else to say about it then?
Well, it's fun.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If,
I would
if
hope
you ever
so.
touch it, you're not coming back.
Dude, the only reason why I haven't like fully went into Skyrim is because when I was playing it, I was in the middle of the game, and then my lights went out, and I went my entire save file, and I was just like,
Oh, fuck that.
well, I'm not gonna touch that for a little bit.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I was ready to delve in, and then that happened.
The last time I touched it, I think I just became the leader of the Blood Oath gang people, and I got a demon horse, and
You
that
became-
was cool, and I stopped.
You became
Oh,
one
the
of
Dark
Crips?
Brotherhood?
Yeah, there we go, the Dark Brotherhood.
The Crips?
I know
That was the scariest, the creepiest freaking, not scary, just the creepiest
the
mission.
coffin.
Yeah,
person?
having to hide in the coffin with the...
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
we're hiding in some coffee with some.
No,
Yeah, and then...
you're inside with the creator of the Dark Brotherhood, It's this lady who like speaks to you telepathically and tells you to kill things.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy
And
as
there's a
fuck.
corpse that speaks to you telepathically.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with freaking Chaco. It's literally just the jester dude, and like if you kill him and get his outfit, you can sneak up on people and do double critical damage if you hit him from behind.
Yeah.
Straight up Chaco.
That's Shaco.
That shit
I
was
can't
classic.
wait to actually eventually get to that.
Never.
Never. All right.
You're gonna get Skyrim 4 before you play that shit again.
Whatever. Anyways, on my number 4, I actually put Super Smash Brothers on there.
Alright.
Because I've never been fully into Smash. I always thought it was really fun. The original intention of it being a party game, that's where I usually played it. You know?
Oh yeah. Just at the parties beating the shit out of your cousins.
Yeah, I never fully went into it, but I finally, I own my own copy now on the 3DS, and we just got one on the Wii, and it's really fun. I'm actually getting really into it now. I finally found some characters that I'm getting decent at.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, and I'm practicing with Pit and Wii Fit Trainer now, so they're pretty fun. And Smash is fun. Like Guy said, Smash is Smash. You know, just nothing. Enough has changed to where I really like it, but nothing has changed in that matter.
Nothing has changed
I
enough.
was always gonna like Smash, even if
It's enjoyable that we have 8 people now, so
yeah, 8 players is amazing, especially at parties.
Oh yeah.
So there's no more, oh no, I didn't die first, I don't want to pass it.
Yeah.
Now it's straight up, shut the fuck up and push the start button.
Or just I don't want to play. There's 8 of us. You can play.
There's 8 of us.
There's no excuse to play.
Oh, no more room, and there's 2 other people. Just play the 3DS.
Yeah.
Shit.
But Smash,
so
Smash is amazing, so
Yeah.
Do you want to go, Gio?
Oh yeah, sure. So I'm on my 3rd, right?
Yeah, number 3.
Oh, you know what the kick in the ass is? My 3rd is also Smash.
Yeah, that's fine. let's keep the Smash party going.
Fuck it. Smash train don't stop. All right. I guess why I put Smash at 3 is because it's a good middle. I didn't grow up with a 64, so I technically didn't have a childhood. Because I had a PS1, so I was born an adult.
Oh, you
According to
adult-ass
you.
son of a bitch.
Piece of shit. I didn't have 64. I had a PS3, a PS1. Oh, you were born an adult. You sick motherfucker. But yeah, so I always play with my cousins. I could never beat my cousins, but I always like fighting them and giving them a hard time.
Yeah.
Then Melee came out, GameCube. My brother got one. Cool. So we played it a little better. Brawl came out, didn't have a Wii, but because you had the GameCube control, beat the ass at everyone at those fucking parties. Like when we had band parties back in high school.
Oh yeah.
Like when there was Brawl on, beat the ass of motherfuckers in that bitch. Fucking whoop that ass around with Rob. Just play Rob. They don't know what the fuck to do. It's hilarious. And the new one, well, I got a Wii U, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Wii U's are amazing.
In fact, I'm assuming that the next half of your list is probably some Wii U game.
Yeah, probably right. Yeah, but just going into more into the new Smash, I kind of it's Smash is Smash, but because I was a fan of how quick Melee was, but also liked how what I missed was how solid the hits felt in the original one, and I like how they gave you when you hit someone, you really hit them in Brawl. You could see them getting punched in the dick as they sailed through the air, and it was just really satisfying.
Yeah.
And I kind of lost that feeling in Melee, but I got it back. And I like how they kept that in the 3DS one and the Wii one. But they also, I guess, they made it a little quicker. I'm not sure. All I know is I played Little Mac and kept fucking, and Little Mac's the shit.
Yeah, we're not in the Smash seed, so we don't know any of the mechanics.
Oh no, I don't know anything about no mechanics. I don't know nothing about no tiers.
No
either.
wave dashings,
Wave smashing, all that
your
shit.
Input lags, and your
Input butts.
and your reading.
Fuck your readings.
But
You're going that shit blind.
But I think the general consensus, at least in this room, is that we're all fond of Smash.
Smash is fun.
Smash is fun.
Little Mac's the best.
Yeah, fun.
Go ahead, Malcolm.
My number 3, I'd say, not because it's really a good game by itself, but mainly because I was really looking forward to it, would be Kingdom Hearts 2.5.
Oh, okay.
That came out.
That came out
Days ago.
days ago.
Yeah, that came out Tuesday.
Okay.
It's Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, hands down.
I agree.
It was fun.
It's just, I was expecting the graphics to be a bit better. I mean, they make up for it with the Birth by Sleep. The Birth by Sleep, those graphics are actually where I expected them to be.
Yeah.
And Recoded, thank God you don't have to fucking play that again. I hated that crap. I had to blow through the whole thing in a day.
Yeah.
I was stuck in Traverse Town until I was level 96 because I couldn't find Louis.
Wait. At what point at what point in the game do you go to Traverse Town to Recoded?
The very first, when you turn on the game.
So you mean you were stuck at the beginning of the game, looking for Louis?
Yeah.
And you didn't leave until you were almost level 100. What? You don't go to level 100 anymore, right? It's 99?
No, yeah, it's 99.
So you were 3 levels away from maxing out everything, and your sorry ass was still in Traverse.
Well,
I couldn't fight. Apparently, at one point I forgot to save and I turned it off. So I found out later I was supposed to find Huey and then go find Louis. But I thought I had already found him, so that's why I was looking for Louis. I'm like, I don't need to go back over there. That's not where Huey is. And that's not where Louis is.
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have to replay that in 2.5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do have to play some parts in it because like it goes cutscene, and then like there are some boss battles to make it like flow better.
Oh, cool. So you get, instead of just a movie, you get a movie and a show, or
Yeah.
movie and dinner.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
Yeah, but then it's really fun. Like I look forward to it because I love I love Kingdom Hearts and yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was kind of actually sad that you sent it in a message to us that you were disappointed with the graphics, and I was like, oh, that sucks.
I was expecting the graphics to be like at an 8, but the graphics were at like 7.5, which it wasn't really bad.
Okay.
It was less than what I was expecting, so it was very noticeable to me the whole time I was playing.
Homie, haven't I told you about expectations? Why you shouldn't have them?
And then I also completely forgot about the 3-hour intro to the game that you have to...
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Raxus?
That I've had to play multiple times because multiple people kept messing up my save file. Like that time, the first time I got it, Mackenzie took it and played halfway through the game and I had to start over. I almost killed him.
Break his ass.
Oh, my number 3?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, bro.
Let me see.
He's looking.
Yes, I'm looking.
He's searching through the cosmos that only Guy can see.
Number 3.
Number 3 is
Monster Hunter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Here's our dirty little secret that we haven't said to anybody.
For the record, he's right.
Also, for the record, I kept this off the list for a reason.
I played Monster Hunter 3, and then it went with, hey, have you heard of Monster Hunter 3? Oh, yeah. Alright. And go get it.
Okay.
Sure.
So let me interject a little bit. One of the games that I always wanted on the 3DS was Monster Hunter because I heard that it was coming out on 3DS. So when it came out, and I finally had the 3DS, I guess it just synced up with me and Guy and Terrin. Let's get Monster Hunter.
Yep.
And we all did. Like literally, I got it the day it came out. I don't remember when they got it. When did you get it?
Like a week after.
Just like really right, like soon.
Yeah. Like okay, so it came out, and then I was just contemplating because I was like, should I sell my soul? Because I knew, because everybody's like, yeah, I spent like 20,000 hours on this the past couple of games.
Yeah, we knew a couple of guys who were already in.
Life the hell out of that.
Yeah, and I was like, And then we have a friend that works at a GameStop, so I went to that one and I was just there for like an hour or two, just like looking at the game, like right in my hand. And then he was just like, he was like working and everything, and he's like, "Come on, you know you want to.
Oh God,
do it,
Emperor."
And then
it's just the Emperor.
Like I was just there looking at it, just imagine like a spotlight on me, just.
The cosmos opened up. They're like, Anthony, how will you choose?
Yeah, like, and then like finally I broke. I was like, all right, fine, I'll get it.
Like, all right, Cosmos,
all right,
you bitch.
So then I got it, and then we all started playing. We were all crap.
Yeah, no, we were playing for like a good month and a half, and I remember we were so excited about reaching rank 3. We were all doing it at the same time.
Yeah, but like at that point, what was it? I remember our first mission together.
Wasn't it Global?
No, we did Kurapeko.
Oh, did we?
The fucking bird.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I do remember this.
Yeah, it was like, alright, it was me, I think Terrin, and 2 of the veterans that we know. And we went around and then we were just like, hey, look, I can wave. Hey! And then everybody else is like already doing their own stuff. They already have their like weapons ready. They already have like their potions and their items just out.
All right,
And they're like ready to just wreck.
all right, let's everybody get their life powder ready. I'm gonna start cooking on the side. You sharpen. You wave.
Yeah, and then meanwhile I'm like, there's cats in this game? Oh my god, what's that cat doing?
Hey, that cat stole my stuff.
Fuck you, cat. Dude, fuck those cats.
I didn't want to hit those cats, and then like later on I learned.
Yeah,
I learned.
You beat the shit out of those cats.
Yeah. So then, what was it? A year later, after everything was done, we were like, we just kind of forgot about it.
yeah.
There was a point where we were just like, yeah, Monster Hunter's there, whatever. And then this year, oh my god, this year.
So, can we give shout outs to our friend Austin? So, Austin is a hardcore Monster Hunter player.
He's played every single one.
He's played, if not every single one, like most of them.
Almost
He
every single
lives and
one.
breathes the lifestyle. It's on his computer.
He has memes about it.
He just that guy loves Monster Hunter.
Shit.
And he met Terrin and Guy at their college, just on a whim, I guess. Just they were recruiting for clubs, and they're like, "Hey, you play Monster Hunter?" And they showed, and Austin, I guess, came and showed up, and they started playing with him, and they got into it. And then because of that, I came back, and now we're like over. We like quad. What's the term? What's times 100? Our original scores.
We like KO Ken times 10.
Yeah.
Dude, man, I remember when I was working over there at the shop. It's just gonna be called the shop because that's all you fuckers need to know. I was working at the shop, and I get a text from Guy, Bryan, and Terrin. They're all like, "Hey, Gio, you should get Monster Hunter." It's like, how the fuck much is it? And he's like, $30. What? Why? I don't want to play this game. And he's like, do it. They're just acting like the Emperor, just like
Again, the Emperor shows up and just
you just do it. And then like after a week, I'm like, sure. Like I remember I was gonna meet them up for like a concert or something, and then I stopped at the GameStop and just bought the motherfucker. And I'm like, okay, how the fuck do I play this game? And then a month and a job loss later, more like a job loss and a month later, I got really into it.
stupid into
Like, I play the fucking horn, man. I play the hunting horn. I give the fools buffs.
I dual blade.
Guy is a jack of all trades,
Yeah.
master of all of them too, because he uses fucking all of them for
And Malcolm
fun.
doesn't play.
And Malcolm's a
No,
bitch, but he doesn't like it.
I tried playing it. I got bored, returned it. Then everybody started playing it. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe. And like they're like, okay, what if we buy the game for you and we do the tutorial for you? I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try.
I really wanted him to play.
I returned it 2 days later because I remember just how fucking boring it was. Like, Monster Hunter 3 to me is Star Wars to Geo.
Oh, that's saying something. That's saying something.
My number 3 game is actually a game that I really shouldn't own because I don't own the system for it, but it's Alien Isolation.
Oh, yes, that's really good. It's a really good game.
Didn't you win that?
Yeah, I won it. I went to Horror Nights. I think I mentioned it on an earlier podcast. I went to Horror Nights, and just on a whim, they were asking a question in line, and I answered it, and they're like, "Here, have a PS4 game." I'm like, "Okay, sweet." And
What was the question?
what's the name of the character of Evil Dead? The main character.
Oh,
His name's Ash.
Lee.
Ash Blake?
No, just Ash.
Yeah.
He has a last name, but they don't say it. But it's
Ash Chainsaw Guy.
Ash Chainsaw Handman?
Ash, but like Ash. But anyways, so I got it on a whim, and then I played it on my friend's PS4, and it is great. It is hard. It is annoying.
It is funny as shit to see other people play it, and when you see that they fucked up, but they didn't see it, it's just the greatest feeling in
It
the
is
world.
so
like when
hard.
they hide in the locker, and it's like, I know that alien saw them. they don't know the aliens saw them.
It is so hard. It is so. It's frustrating because it's like you want to be mad because it's like, fuck, why is it so fucking hard? But then you realize, wait, that's just the name of the game of the game.
The name of the game of the game?
Yeah.
Name of the game of the game.
The name of the game of the game.
Like, it's just that's just what you're expecting. It's all stealth. It's basically just this big old hide and seek game.
Oh god, I'm terrible.
When you make the alien kill people who are like trying to kill you.
Yeah, that's
just
fun.
the greatest.
That is so
Is it
fun.
like Five Nights at Aliens?
Not even that scary.
It's not that scary, but it's tense. Like
Maybe
I'm
Five Nights
shaking.
at Freddy's 2.
I'm shaking whenever I'm hiding in lockers or in vents, like, and the aliens around. When I see a shadow, I'm like, nope, time to go.
We're running at the speed of fucking heat.
It's the androids that get me.
Oh,
the androids are
scary shit. But it's really fun. Kind of frustrating, so that's why it's kind of on the bottom. But it's really, really fun. I highly recommend it. It's a very unique game. And I guess we're gonna go straight to number 2.
All right. Well, we were on 3, dude.
Yeah. So,
You go. You're counting down. You go back to 2.
no, let's go back to 4.
we're skipping. We're skipping 2.5.
Going back up.
2.
Fuck shit. Math.
Gio,
Counting.
your number 2.
My number 2 would be Hyrule Warriors.
Okay.
Solely because it's honest. Okay, I got a dirty secret. I didn't start playing I had actually never played Ocarina of Time until I think this year. This year or last year.
Why wasn't it on your list?
Oh, because fuck those games.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you straight. I hate the Legend of Zelda series solely for the fact that that whole play system is overly it's not. I want to say complicated. It's tedious because they'll drop you vaguer than vague ass hints.
It's all
So you hate the gameplay.
Kind of, but at the same time, I don't hate certain aspects. It's just the vague hints to go solve a vague ass puzzle. Like, here's a plant. You don't have a bottle yet, and if you've never played a Zelda game, you won't understand what the fuck to do. But you probably need to get some fucking water, put on that plant, and make it grow, and play the ocarina. But you gotta get the bottle first. You don't get bottles until the first time you get a fucking jar or bottle in that game, you are given the gift of life, happiness, and freedom all at the same time. That is what the fuck that bottle is. That thing is
game?
Any of them.
Any of them?
And that bottle is the key to your success after a certain point. Because as soon as you get that bottle, you get fairies. And you with the fairy is invincible.
I was so pissed off the first time I found you get the potion and I drank the potion. I'm like, why the fuck is the jar still in my inventory? It wasn't until halfway through the game I'm like, you could put stuff in the. God damn it!
So, with you not enjoying the traditional Zelda games, you were really fond of Hyrule Warriors, right?
Yeah. Mainly, okay, because I've played, of the Legend of Zelda series, I've beaten, my bad, Ocarina of Time, which is the one that everyone and their mother says you need to beat. Guy forced me to play it. I wanted to play Twilight Princess. That's the only one I wanted to play, because Minda's fucking adorable. And he's all like, play Ocarina of Time first. Fine, beach. Alright then. Then I did that, and then they're all like, play Majora's Mask. I'm like, what? You said after I beat this one, I can get Twilight Princess. No, play Majora's Mask.
Did they actually make you play Majora's Mask?
I played through the first temple. That game is scary. Fuck that game. That game is the most terrifying thing I have ever played in my life.
So much.
Fuck that game. Okay, but I played it. I'm like, okay, so
You also played Twilight Princess.
oh, I love the hell out of Twilight Princess, but it still had the same parts that bugged me, just the tediousness of the vagueness. But Midna was there.
In general.
Just Midna was there, and all I wanted to do was lick her fucking tooth. But moving on.
Well, I just wanted to give a shout out to Majora's Mask 3DS.
Shout outs to Majora's Mask.
Because I love Majora's Mask. I just like the N64 Zeldas a bit more because I know that recently there have been a bunch of people who just play the shit out of it to the point where they can glitch the game.
Oh yeah, you showed me speedruns where they glitch through the whole left side of the map and then they're fighting Ganondorf 2 minutes in.
Yeah. So shout outs to speedrunning.
Shout outs to speedruns. Shout outs to Majora's Mask.
So, having not being a fan of the classic Zelda games, I hack and slash curious hack and slash what hack and slash you're hack and slash into hack and slash.
Oh yeah. Well, it's more I don't like the way half of the game's played, but I do love the whole lore of Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
I love the shit out of that,
So
and I love
Words is probably
I love the characters, which is why except for the mailman. I hate the mailman from Twilight Princess. Every time he showed up, I wanted so hard to just cleave his ass in two and then turn into a dog and shit in his remains. Fuck him. But anyways.
But wait,
Like-
isn't Hyrule Warriors not canon though?
No, Hyrule Warriors is totally canon. He is fucking prime Link. He is the strongest Link in existence.
Is
so
it
far.
canon?
It's in a weird.
It's in a
place,
way.
man.
It's like if you were to put it on that timeline they have, it's legitimately after everything.
Dude, it is. It's time. There's no
It's,
weird
it's how
place.
Q is kind of canon, but not.
It's how Q is canon. Like technically,
But Link already is time though.
he's also sky, space, air, dicks, and balls. But you're not going to go into that.
So it's wibbly wobbly.
So what's your favorite part of Hyrule Warriors? Then?
Aside from the fact that, aside from Twilight Midna,
Yeah.
my fucking queen,
Yes.
and regular Midna,
Yes.
probably
Princess.
just the way, because there are a lot of like games like Hyrule Warriors, you know, the whole Muso style thing with like that Dynasty Warriors, like one character against a fucking army and just like five hit combo and you've killed like 200 dudes.
Yeah.
But I guess the way they just incorporated everything that was part of Legend of Zelda, like the item, like extra items that aren't actually weapons, like your bombs, your arrows, I like how they gave their enemies that specifically like are weak to those items. Like Terrin told me about a few, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. And I like how that it's just keeping true to like the way the games were, like arrows for big pose, bombs for whatever the fuck they were called. And I like just the whole everything about it.
No.
It's just a big shout out to Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
and I appreciate it just
And
for
it's
the
the
fact
type
that
of
it's
game-
there.
So you like how it hacked and how it slashed?
I like how it hacked and slashed the shit out of Legend of Zelda. Yes, Malcolm,
Go.
go.
We're on 2, right?
Number 2. We gotta actually. I think we gotta wrap it up soon. So we
Fuck
gotta
All
that.
right.
speed this
So
shit.
going on
for
speed
me,
heat.
number 2 is The Wolf Among Us.
Oh, okay.
Because I really love mystery stories. I love being able to like choose what it is, like your choices and all that, how you handle situations. And it actually, the story does cater to how you play as opposed to most other ones where it's just like, oh, make this choice, but the same thing happens.
Oh no.
So yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it was fun.
Is that it?
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
like any of the bitches?
I like all the... Oh, I like Snow.
Sounds
Snow.
great.
That's it.
Snows great.
Well,
though.
Snow's the only chick in there that I'm like, yeah, I mean, Beauty's kind of...
Well, it is a
Fucker.
Telltale game, so
Yeah.
My number 2. I don't think any of you guys have played this, but it's Tribes Ascend.
I have not tried this.
Oh, you told me about that game.
Oh my god, I love that game.
Tribes?
Yes.
Tribes.
Okay, so backstory about Tribes is that it's a space shooter. One of the best things about it is speed. Is one of my only like favorite shooters that I like, and it's competitive
Yeah.
because I don't really like any of the Call of Duties
Yeah.
or stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's understandable.
I like it because it's very different from a lot of them. Because one of the things that they do is that instead of having like hit scan, where like instead of point and shoot, they actually have like physical bullets.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take time to reach one place to another.
Interesting.
Yeah, and most of the good guns are like just a bunch of lasers.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you're shooting. Pew, 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 pew,
Yeah,
dead.
so just imagine that you have to go really fast in order to not get killed, and then using that in order to shoot a laser that's actually pretty slow and then
Oh.
hit somebody.
Oh, so basically you have to accommodate for the speed of the bullet because it isn't going too fast.
Yeah, it feels so good
Oh, that's
when you blue play anybody. Blue play is when you kill somebody like a headshot and stuff.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
That sounds
Yeah,
really good.
it's there's a really high learning curve.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I bet.
Because the other thing that's different about it is that you use jetpacks.
you just fly. So instead of running, you're zipping around, like kind of just boosting yourself.
Yeah, you boost yourself, and then what you do is like you would go up with a jetpack, and then you would hold the button to like slide. So then there's a bunch of hills and terrains. So you would go all the way up, and then you would just dive, and then you would hit the slide, and then you would use the laser to make you go faster. You would use a grenade to go faster, and then you would just
Yeah. So you're just blowing your own ass up just to fly faster. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Like
pretty fucking
one of the biggest things like that will just sum it up is gotta go fast.
All right.
Gotta go fast.
Awesome. All right.
Bribery.
All right. So my number 2 is a game that came out again not too long ago, probably like a week ago. Pokemon Omega Ruby.
Yeah.
Omega Ruby?
Omega Ruby is it is an amazing remake.
It's not as good as Alpha Sapphire.
Shut the fuck up.
Out Ruby or Sapphire, whichever one you've decided to play, it is an amazing remake. It is way better than I had ever anticipated. I was expecting just another the third one of every game, Emerald or Platinum.
It was essentially the same thing with
Just like a little tiny tweak, but like there's enough different things within the story. The story is good. Like
The story's amazing.
I'm invested in the story. I'm like, holy shit, this is Pokemon.
These characters mean something to me.
It's like Black and White. Black and White, I think, has one of the best stories ever in Pokemon, and it's on par with that. I think it's just so good. And Pokemon, you can make the same argument that Smash. Pokemon is Pokemon. It's still really good. Like, nothing about that is ever gonna change it unless they do something weird. But with it, it's just a great game. The story's great. There's a lot to do.
But there's just too much water.
Dude, all that water is what makes you healthy.
Weird reviews aside,
Weird, you mean stupid.
stupid reviews aside, it is a great game. And the only reason why it's not on my top is just because the game that actually is holding the top spot, I think, has a way better story. But it's not. It's so close. It is so close.
Well, you're the last one to do your 2. You can just go.
All right. Just to go from number 2 to number 1.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
My top game of the year is actually a game that Malcolm already listed off, and it is The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah.
I loved The Wolf Among Us. I got so into it. I started buying Fable comics because of it. Just because the story is amazing. I love Big Wolf as a character. He is so cool. And it's a Telltale game, so
Are they going to do a season 2 of it?
I honestly think. But on top of it being a Telltale game, it is just... The story's so good, and like they bring in the universe of Fables in there, and it's such a great universe now that I'm aware of it. There's so many interesting things within the story, and then you can continue it by reading the comics, or you could just wait for the next season. It's such a great game, and it's just worth the time just to watch that story unfold. It is such a good game.
Like they're really good about taking like little tiny things and just making it seem like God, like when he actually did the huff and puff and blow, like it's such like a lame tiny thing, but when that happened, I was like, holy shit!
And it was one of the only Telltale games where in episode 5 I was still satisfied with it, because usually I'm just like, it kind of had to go this way. No, it ramped up like all the way. It became kind of an action game at some point.
Yeah, like I was like,
that's cool.
I really want a continuation, but that was perfect.
It's such an amazing ending too. On top of that, just like the mystery of it. But that's my number 1, The Wolf Among Us. Pick it up if you can. It's so good. It needs support. Let's throw it over to Gio.
All right, I'm gonna catch that shit, eat it, throw it back up, and put it on the floor. All right, so trying to follow up from Brian's passionate as fuck plea as to why Wolf Among Us is the shit. I guess my number 1 is... Well, it's not guess. I know. My number 1 is Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Bayo.
Oh, God, man. That game... It's a sequel I've been waiting for since I saw the trailer for the first one. Yeah. It's really weird. Like, I saw Bayonetta 1. More like I saw the trailer for the Bayonetta 1 at GameStop. I saw the Rue. What the fuck was her name? The Coming In For The Kill song, or Bulletproof.
Coming in for
that
the
song.
kill.
That I saw, I heard they had a remix version for the trailer for it of Bayonetta 1.
Yeah.
And I just saw them I really need this game. And then finally got PS3, the first one. And then I was like, I wonder when the second one's coming out. It's coming out on the Wii U. All right, only reason to buy a Wii U ever.
It's one of those games where I don't want to take credit, but I'm like, dude, you gotta play this game.
Yeah.
When I showed it to you, because I got an Xbox, and I was like, no, you have to play this game.
You showed me how fun it was, because I just saw that I wanted it.
Yeah.
You showed me how fun it was, and it was so good. And the second one, it doesn't disappoint. The fighting is just as good, if not better. The switching between the weapon sets is seamless. Story is out there, but it's not bad. I mean, the characters are fun. Like, Bayonetta's a shit, but she is the shit. She walks on toilet paper wherever she goes.
Expect the over-the-topness of Platinum games.
Yes. Expect Platinum's bread and butter all over Bayonetta 2, because Bayonetta 2 is so good. They show you more of Bayonetta that you didn't actually get in the first game. She's fighting for friends. She develops like caring towards like new people. There are returns of old people. There's like lots of co-op. I know like like a lot of I know one of the main things people complained about was the fact that you have like other people, like you have like characters in the game, kind of telling you just hurry up. Like you can ignore them. You can straight up ignore them. It's not enough of an issue to bring it up, to be honest. But yeah, Bayonetta 2 is my number one pick for the reason that it is fucking amazing.
Bayo is Bayo, man. She's always going to be good.
Especially when she hacks and then slashes
and punches and swings
and shoot.
And
she kicked Dante's ass. I'm gonna be honest.
She's stronger than Dante.
I honestly believe that.
Someone says that Bayonetta is better than Devil May Cry. What?
No, it's not. It's just she personally would kick Dante's ass.
Didn't they say like she's stronger than Dante?
I don't know. But let's go.
Than Dante, for sure.
Dante could just survive what she would do.
That is true. All right, Guy, what's your number one?
Well, here's another secret about me.
Just secrets revealed today.
I know.
All up the ass.
Well, it's video games. What are you talking about?
It's true. It's video games. you reveal your idiosyncrasies by the video games you play.
Yeah. I'm very into fighting games, and one of my favorites and my number one is Ultra Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, the newest one. Oh. All right, let's get it.
Hugo.
Well, Hugo. Nah, I'm all about that Dudley.
Dudley's so good. Dudley's the fucking gutter trash with his fucking rose.
I'm just gonna talk about my general thing about the fighting game, like fighting games and stuff.
Alright.
I got interested in it because when I was younger, I always had like this friend who was like also my neighbor, who would always come over and then we would just play Smash all the time. And then he would beat my ass, or I would beat his ass. Yeah, so
sounds good.
Yeah, and then it came to another point where I had another friend who would come in, and then like at some point we played so much that we just knew each other to the point where like I couldn't beat him, not because I wasn't good. It was more like I couldn't beat him because he already saw through me, and it was like already like a new level of mind games.
He knew exactly what it was you were going to do before you did it.
And then he told you what you were going to do besides that. Damn.
And then he knew how to like manipulate where I would go, or like how I would just get beaten.
Oh my gosh.
How to like respond.
Yeah.
How
so
to
like
respond.
Yeah. So like I was already competitive like when I was younger, but having somebody like that got me to the point where like I needed to do better.
Okay.
And then I learned about Street Fighter 4 around my last year of high school.
Yeah.
And then I got really into it. Ultra is a continuation of that. And it's already
actually Super Street Fighter 4.
What is it?
No, it's just Ultra now.
Just Ultra?
Now just Ultra?
What is it? So it's not vanilla, it's not chocolate, or it's not strawberry. What is it at this point?
Sherbet.
Sherbet.
Oh,
Sherbet?
Rainbow
Okay.
Sherbet?
Yeah, Rainbow Sherbet.
Oh,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fuck.
All right.
Because they're having a new mode coming out this month. It's called Omega Mode. And Omega Mode is basically an homage to, what was it? Did you guys ever hear about Street Fighter 2 Rainbow
Yes.
Edition?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where
Rainbow
like
Edition.
Rainbow Edition was like this hacked version of it of Street Fighter 2.
Wait,
where,
I think I heard about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Where, like Guile was Sonic Boom like zigzagging across the stage.
yeah. So it was
Fuck that.
yeah. There was just a bunch of really weird shit going on like every which way, and there was this point. I know that there was this button that like if you were to play Ryu, you would just switch to Ken, and then like you would. And then if you did another like input, you would be Vega doing like the wall jump.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
So you were basically like doing that, being a character that does other things.
No, you would just switch characters.
Yeah.
And alright, and yeah, Omega Mode's coming out, and yeah, Ultra Street Fighter.
That's a good one.
That's
That's
really
a
good
solid,
one, man.
that's a solid pick.
And our last one.
I just needed one because like I made the list and then I forgot what my number one is. It was I can't remember when it came out. I think it came out last year. Tomb Raider, the new one.
Okay, the new Tomb Raider.
Oh shit, that was your number one?
Yeah, it's like yeah, it was Lewis's number 5. Like I like to Like when I was little, like I loved the shit out of the video games. Like that was like my number one favorite thing in the world. And Tomb Raider was literally the first game that I've ever owned.
Oh, that's cool.
Like all the other ones were like my dad and crap. So like when they were announcing it on Spike TV, like they were showing like all like the old Tomb Raider games, and like they were getting into like talk to the voice actress and all that, and that made me really want the game. And when I picked it up, it was beautiful scenery, the story was amazing, and you actually get to see Lara Croft go from like a normal, somewhat spoiled girl to actually like becoming like a true survivor.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, you're slowly, like, every little bit of pain that she's feeling, like, you're right there with her.
Yeah.
You're dealing with it.
Yeah, like
the spike through the throat?
oh my gosh, that you hit that so many times. That part is so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I
But,
just got that game on Steam because it was like $10. Yeah, and then
it's
yeah.
worth so much more.
Awesome.
Nah.
The only thing I have to complain about that game is, there's this part where it's like her first kill, like you're trying to get into this, I can't remember when, it's like you're on this cliffside trying to get into this temple. Some guy like tackles you and you're fighting with him. You take his gun, you shoot him, and like you see her, like she starts breaking down. She's crying, like no, that's the first time she's ever murdered anybody. Like she's trying to deal with it, and like it's a really heavy moment. Not 30 seconds later, she goes on to kill like a wave of 15 guys, and she doesn't care anymore. It's like they just made like a huge ass jump. Like that was the only thing I had a problem with.
Okay.
But other than that,
No, she just adapts really, really quickly.
it's like I know you have to, but it's like you don't immediately 15 guys. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
It's like no, it's
Well, you
gonna take a little longer than that.
you as the player could like make her hesitate a little bit.
That's interesting.
I could.
That's interesting because like there's a few other games I was expecting on your number one, like
Yeah, I
Blaze
was-
Blue or anything like that.
Like I was gonna say
Ultimax.
Blaze Blue. Like I was really looking forward to that, but it's like Tomb Raider, as far as story went, was a bit better than Blaze Blue.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Made sense.
Blaze Blue, the story was really good, but that thing pissed me off. They pushed it back 16 months. I was dying to play that game. They pushed it back because they wanted to like work on the text and all that, and there were still 3 freaking typos. Okay, so that murdered me. Like they were small typos, but it's like, what the fuck? You made me wait 16 months.
Hey, you didn't even do it right. Damn, that's a bitch.
I'll give shout outs to Blaze Blue and Ultimax just because I love those games. And
Oh, and Adachi.
All right. Well,
Fuck Adachi.
since everybody's got their top 5 out,
Yeah.
this is Pirate Talk signing out.
Yep. I guess we're done. All
yeah,
right, then everybody.
Right.
woo!
This guy and
This is Gio.
It's Malcolm.
Brian,
yeah, and Lou was here, so shout
Shout
out to Lou. Yeah,
shout outs to Lou.
Hey guys, Terrin has been in the bathroom for a really long time.
I know.
Oh jeez.
What?
Does he know we recorded without him?
Does he even know that we're at his house?
Oh shit, we gotta go.
Fuck.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Who are you? Get